What is up, guys? I'm sorry if it's windy and it's kind of loud. I'm right on a main road, but I'm back at another abandoned house. As you can see behind me, this is the physical house right here, but it's on like a little like estate, like plantation. I think there's a business in the back that's abandoned. There's a few abandoned buildings here anyway. As you can see, in Pennsylvania, we got like 16 inches of snow, so it's freezing out here. It's absolutely so cold, but this house looks really creepy, doesn't it? I mean, all the boarded up windows, the old boarded up windows just gives it a really creepy feel. It's definitely pretty, honestly, ridiculous looking. I'm not sure if you guys actually got to see the front good. So this is actually the front with all the ivy just all over it. Anyway, like I said, we haven't really even checked out this main house yet. As soon as you come back here to the second little building, the front door is wide open, so we're just gonna go in there and check that out. This snow is going all in my shoes. I'm definitely stoked to check that out, but for right now, let's go inside this little building. So as soon as you come through the front door, I'm not sure what this building was actually used for, but there's a little like teller booth right here. It's actually kind of cool. I'm not curious to see if we can find something that says what this building was. I might just have to do research on it. So this is actually the other side of the teller booth, and it looks like an office right here. They have old filing cabinets. Wonder if there's anything inside. Doesn't look like it. Just spider webs. Those handles are so cold, that metal. Yeah, there's nothing really inside. As usual, just a bunch of junk on the ground, all old windows thrown, bunch of graffiti on the wall, typical abandoned place stuff. I guess we'll just keep looking and see what's in here and what's around. So this is actually like a back conference room, maybe? I don't know, there's like, that might have been a kitchen over there, but it looks like someone was squatting here or just staying over. It's like a sleeping bag with some food and a backpack. Nothing crazy, typical abandoned stuff. I guess this was just another mini office. I thought this was kitchen stuff. But yeah, there's old desks and stuff here. Doesn't even look that old either. The furniture kind of looks pretty new. So now that we're kind of towards the back of the building, we figured out that what we just seen is the office part of like a warehouse. So there's actually a huge garage door behind me. I kind of just want to check out the warehouse and then make our way back to the offices because we didn't check out all of it, and then see if we can get in the main house up there. So this is the actual warehouse part of it. It just looks like a typical, I don't really even know, industrial building, just old newspapers. This is definitely another little office segment, but a bunch of old doors and stuff like this. It just looks like a really old door, but not too much of anything really left behind. Just all insulation thrown all over and a bunch of graffiti. Alright guys, so this is just a plain empty warehouse, just junk thrown all over. So I guess we're going to finish looking at the office buildings and then eventually go into the house. I'm definitely curious to see what's inside. And I'm kind of curious to see what's in the rest of these offices too. Alright, so we just found the creepy room, but the creepy room is probably the least creepy. It has like brand new floors. It's like the floors don't even look old at all. What is this? This is just like an electrical room. But there is actually nothing creepy about this room at all. Just a random chair. So in these offices, it's all just really, honestly, beat up in random rooms. This is like one of the few rooms that actually has any type of furniture in it. This just has a table with rotten oranges on it, which is pretty gross. But this is all just stuff thrown in, just people just kicking holes in walls and stuff like that. So I think we're just gonna go and check out the house now. So we're officially out of the building behind me, and now we're at the house. We're gonna see if there's a way in. We just found our way in right here. Is this a deck? Like, what is this on? Oh, it's just concrete. So we found our way in. This door is just wide open. This is the basement. And the ceilings are so low. There's not too much in the basement so far. I mean, it's just a normal, like, basement. It's not finished. There's just like a workbench and some stuff. The door is actually really old and the handles are pretty cool. But I think we're just gonna go right upstairs. I don't see anything worth even filming down here. Just all pipes and stuff. Must have been like a little workshop or something down here. They just have random like little contraptions all over. Like right there, what is that, like a vice or something? I don't even know what that is. And then right here, they have like an old can opener maybe, and then a workbench. There's and kind of a creepy chain. I don't even know what this is for, just hanging something, I guess. So this is actually a workbench right here. This is the definition of a huge workbench. What is that inside? What is there, just rags? Just rags or something. But these drawers look super old. Yeah, this is definitely just an old workbench though. Bunch of outlets on it too, that's pretty cool. So this basement was definitely used for like obviously someone who liked building things or just having a workbench in their, like a workshop in their basement. But we're just gonna go upstairs and see if hopefully there's furniture, just stuff left behind. Hopefully it's a good house. We drove pretty far, so I hope there's at least something in the house worth it. Going up this extremely narrow staircase. Oh wow, this is creepy in here, man. Oh, look at that. This is the whole front of the house. Wow, it's so old in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like wood walls and stuff. That's just so old looking. As soon as you come up the stairs, this must be the kitchen, or was the kitchen. Yeah, 100% is the kitchen. Has all old lead paint. This is actually like a really big like kitchen kind of. This whole counter just wraps around. All the old silverware and everything is still in the drawers, which is cool. It means it's not touched too much. And all the old knives are just still sitting here on the cutting board. It's actually kind of creepy. And the one knife, look at these knives. That's like an ice pick right there. That thing is so sharp. Someone probably took them out and arranged them there, I could imagine. But that ice pick, that's pretty creepy how there's just knives out. Like the silverware is cool, it's just still in there. There's nothing really in the sink. There's an old chandelier in this room. This must have just been the physical like dining room. I could imagine a table right here obviously and just like a porch door or something. But we're gonna keep moving on and see what's in the rest of the house and just see if we can find anything more that's left behind. The front door is right here and all the ivy. Look at this old ball. It's actually really ugly looking. Like, I don't know, it's like a weird chandelier, but this front room has like a little desk and stuff in it. That's the front door, and then you come through a second room of doors and you end up in like the living room. And this just has a bunch of stuff thrown all over the floors. So this is the actual staircase right here. Obviously it's just beaten up just like the rest of the house. But we're gonna go check out the upstairs. Just see, look how ugly this carpet is. It's wood walls with green carpet. It's just like a pretty bad design in my opinion. Oh yeah, look at this. I looked, there would have all been railings right here, and this is like a loft. Okay, so that's the old business building we're in, and this is the top loft window. And you can just see, like, it's just a tiny loft, and over here is a staircase that we were on with... It was kind of cool, actually. It has all curtains that goes around the staircase and walks over. This is a really weird design. It's kind of cool, though. I kind of like it. So this is just one of the top loft's bedrooms. No furniture, sadly. Nothing left behind furniture-wise, or beds, or dressers, or anything. Just old lights and honestly just a bunch of junk. Hopefully in the other rooms there's still something though. So going by the weird design and just style of this house, I'm not exactly sure when it was built, and I doubt there's going to be any history on this because it's just kind of like a random abandoned house we found. Judging by the style and stuff, what do you guys think? Do you think this house is like early 70s or 80s? Because it looks kind of like a newer house. It's not like some of the houses I go in, but it's definitely really old looking. Just green carpet, wood walls, and just like really honestly like kind of ugly curtains. It's just, what is this, like a teal ceiling, red and green carpet, wood walls. I mean, it's definitely a really kind of ugly, but I'm sure it was in back in the day, but it's kind of like a weird design. So let me know when you think this house was built, just so I have an understanding about it, and let's keep exploring, honestly. This has like a pretty cool handle on it, and when you open it up, this looks like it's actually like the house fan or like AC. I don't even know, what would you even call this, honestly? That wheel is really cool, but it's just a huge propeller blade. I guess it's for air conditioning or something?
That's what I would assume.
I guess it's for air conditioning? I'm not really sure. If you guys know anything about this, drop that in the comments below. But this wheel definitely looks really cool. Something off topic that's kind of weird, that next to this heater we just found is like a broken, snapped in half like deer leg. It's pretty gross, honestly. Definitely a weird find, something to just come across in an abandoned house on the top floor. I thought the upstairs was actually going to be bigger, but it turns out it was just kind of like a small loft with just 2 bedrooms and not really any furniture in it. So we're going to go down and explore the right side of the house that we didn't fully get to and just see if there's anything that we missed. Underneath these curtains is actually a really big radiator. I mean, that's probably like 10 feet long. These old ceiling tiles too, they're just all falling out. They are definitely more on the hideous side. Look at this shag carpet. This is like the puffiest carpet I've ever stood on, and it just goes to show. Green carpet, a light blue wall, gold curtains with wood frames, and that leads back to the front room. So this looks just like actually like a pretty new bathroom with an old cabinet. Can you open this? Is there anything? Oh, you can. Nah, nothing inside. Nothing inside the cabinet, and just a destroyed shower. Hey. So I was hoping to find more, but I really do think we just explored this whole house. On the way out, we'll see if we missed anything, but I severely doubt it. We're just gonna walk through, and if not, I'm just gonna end the video out front. So this must have been like a pantry or just somewhere to keep food, but it's just all lead paint just hanging anymore. I wonder if there's anything in the bottom one. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be it for this house. I came out and got some more outdoor cinematic shots. It was darker out, but it kind of gave it a creepy vibe, so I kind of liked them. I'm going to include them. But that is going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. Turn on my post notifications by clicking the little bell in the corner. You'll get notified as soon as I post a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.